Hey y'all, it's your girl, Lady Mila. You know it, coming to you again with some more messages. Let me just tell you from my personal experience. It's just like me being on my detox journey and just journey in life, period. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to jack it up sometimes, and it's okay. You're going to backslide a little bit. It's okay, but learn the lesson so you can turn it into a blessing. Because that's the only thing you can do is keep moving forward. So I was feeling a little lonely during the holidays, so I invited uh, old company, if you will, over to my house. Okay, company that was familiar, but I knew I had outgrown. I've spoken about this before in previous videos, so that was my first mistake, just not knowing how to sit with my own company at that particular time. um, Figuring out other hobbies or just finding better company to chill with uh, at that particular time. So that was a decision that I made. All right, this particular company, this particular gentleman comes over my house, and I let him stay with me for a few days. Okay, we kicking in, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, we watching videos, I'm off doing my thing, so I had time to do that. So, I'm gonna cook and clean for myself anyway. So if you're in my home, what's mine is yours, except for things that have absolutely nothing to do with you, like my money, my business. Of course, when you invite people in your home, they are privy to your business. If you're making phone calls and the ear hustling, and you're doing things and they're overlooking you over your shoulder or what have you, they're going to be exposed to your business. So you got to be careful for those who are exposed to your business, because when you start to observe them, and you notice they on the phone talking to their homeboy or their mama or whomever, telling everybody else's business, be mindful they're gonna tell yours too. Funny thing is, people who do that, they tend not to tell their business, or if they do tell their business, they tell half truths or they tell lies. So I was dealing with that, having people in my business, or this particular dude in my business, where he didn't need to be. And he out here telling everybody my business, overhearing my conversations that I'm having with my family, and then taking that information, especially when I told him, hey, it's time for you to, it's time for you to bounce. And he trying to stay over here. Come to find out, dude, cable was off. So he was only up in here so he could watch football games and cable and all that, because he's addicted to TV, and he didn't have to go back to work until January or whatever, because of the type of work situation that he's in. So he thought he was going to lay up in my house for two and a half weeks until it's time for him to go back to work, because he didn't pay his damn cable bill. Ain't had food in the refrigerator at home, wasn't getting another check until he went back to work, trying to feed off of me. Red flags, red flags, red flags. Mind you, I had already known better. But because I couldn't sit at that time by myself and with my own company, here I am inviting the past back into my house, when that should have been a closed door, a closed cycle permanently. Okay? We rolling out to Walmart. This motherfucker says, you ain't got no dents in your car, and decides to kick my car. I looked at him like, have you lost your mind? Like, I was ready to put a dent upside his head. I mean, straight juggernaut crack. What? But that's how you feel? That's how you feel about my success? That's the kind of ruin that you want to see towards what I have earned, what I have built, because I don't have a dent in my car and you got several dents, scratches, fuck ups. Now you want my shit to be fucked? Like, you got to be careful. They are some real haters. So I told them, I was like, you sit up in my house, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, you ain't washed not near dish. I'm out here running the streets, doing some errands, taking care of my business, doing what I got to do for my work, everything. Just handling my business like I do. I come back home, he's on the couch. I leave out the door, he's on the couch. I watched him sleep on my couch for 4 days in a row. And the only thing he got up to do was to go use the bathroom and to eat my food. Okay? And to eat my food, to go on my refrigerator, to drink my drinks, to sip on my alcoholic beverages, to get him a beer. Shit like that. Nothing else. His breath stank. His hair stank. He didn't take a shower for like 3 days. I had to tell him, look, you funky. You need to do something about that. You just can't be laying up in here like that. And why are you on the couch anyway? Shouldn't you be taking care of some business, making some dentist appointments, doctor's appointments, while you have time before you go to work to take care of you and your business and your health? Like, this is the time where you do things like that. Get your affairs in order. Shit like that. You may not have cable, but go home and clean up your house. Make sure your trash taken out. Do your laundry. Get ready to get back into the world and be, a productive person for you. He's up here, making excuses and then becoming upset. Then I'm pointing out these things because to me, it's laziness. It's one thing to sleep a little extra. Sure, you're off. Who doesn't want to, sleep to 9, 10 o'clock in the morning instead of getting up at 5:36 like you normally do to go to work, if that's, your schedule that you work in, or just being productive in your day. But damn, all day, every day. So, at the end of the day, it's like, brother, you've been here for a couple of days. It's time for you to push on. I had my fun. I'm back on track, whatever. This MFer becomes aggressively upset, angry that I am now asking him to leave my place. Okay? To leave my sanctuary. It's time for you to go. So then he starts being disrespectful, calling me out my name, bringing up conversations that I had privately with my family members that he overheard me talking about in my bedroom, okay, and starts yelling them in my house and outside my house as he's walking down the stairs. That's why this and that is happening. That's why this and that. I'm like, what the? So you got to be careful who is in your house because they hate us. They are haters. Watching my pockets, talking about, oh, you only live like this cause you make this amount of money. What I make is my business. What I make is what I earn. Go get your own. Like, each time that you do and go against what Spirit tell you to do, Spirit will make sure you learn that lesson. You go through that lesson again and again and again until you learn it. Till you're strong enough to learn it. And trust me, each time when you do it, it's going to get even more aggravated and aggravated. This motherfucker done put my business out there, screaming my shit to the lung. That's why you this, that's why you that. I hope you lose your apartment. I hope you lose your job. And all just speaking ill will against me. I said, may everything that you wish upon me come back to you full circle. May you, what? Just get the fuck on out my house. So the bottom line is this. Do not invite people, places, and things into your life that Spirit has told you to get rid of. Fuck them. If they do come back in your life, let's say it's someone you had a connection with, whatever, make sure that when they do, that they come back genuinely with an apology and I'm sorry, and be able to speak to the fact of what they are apologizing about, what they sorry about, and make sure that it's genuine. And just because they do it doesn't mean you have to accept them back in your life. You can say, hey, I appreciate that, but I'm going to keep it moving. I appreciate your honesty. but I'm gonna keep it moving. And if you decide to repair your relationship, that's up to you. But just make sure you know and remember that famous Maya Angelou saying, when they show you who they are the first time, believe them. It's your girl, Love and Light.